Saturday Night Baseball coming up from Guaranteed Rate Field in the Windy City. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Kansas City Royals and the Chicago White Sox. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Dallas Kykel will get the starting assignment in this one for the Chi Sox. What's your take on him, Dan?
Dallas Kykel is a complete pitcher. He's kind of a throwback to a Jimmy Key kind of pitcher, a Tom Glavine type, not overpowering, 89 to 91 miles an hour with sink. Has the curveball, has the slider, and the straight changeup. What makes Dallas Kykel so good, he'll throw all 4 of his pitches at any point in the count.
And now, Johnny Damon, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Underway now on the south side as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
So 1-1 home.
Hey! 1 ball, 2 strikes now.
Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Salvador Perez is definitely a guy to watch right now. He hit over .330 last year. That basically means every third at bat he's getting a hit. Pitchers fear him because he can flat out rake.
With Merrifield next to bat. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Skied into very shallow right. Baines will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 5, George Brett.
Digging in now for Kansas City, George Brett. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And now pitch on the way. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
The 1-1.
Nope, that's inside.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Garcia has a play. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. So a fairly painless top of the first. Now it's the White Sox turn in a scoreless ball game. Danny Duffy is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Now to the plate, here is Minnie Minoso. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
White Sox, the left fielder, number 9.
He's set. Here it comes. Shoots this one over to first. Santana's got it. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Batting second.
Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
Swing and a ball hit toward the shortstop, Monteci. And quickly, there are 2 away.
Batting third, the right fielder, Harold Baines.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Harold Baines. Trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. First offering. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. It's been, all things considered, a pretty good start to the campaign as they have 4 wins from their first 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, for me today, the key to winning this ball game begins and ends on the mound. And it has to be early on the attack, getting 0-1. You can't allow these guys to get into count leverage and to hunt your fastball. There has to be execution, down and away, up and in to keep these guys honest, and it has to start from pitch 1.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 2-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Damon able to track it down for the 3rd out. Down in order go the White Sox. Still no score. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Salvador Perez.
Now the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. Shoots this one over to first. He's right there. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And, guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Aparicio fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 5th, the shortstop, Alberto Monteci.
Next to hit, Alberto Monteci. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the AB on its way. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
The count now at 2-1. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. Thomas will take this one over to first, and with that, the inning ends. KC down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last First half of the second set to go, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Frank Thomas.
Frank Thomas.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short, and the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Batting fifth, the designated
So
hitter.
here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Michael Taylor. The ability again to play center field, both corners, to go get the balls in both gaps and have a strong arm.
At the plate, Paul Konerko, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Down the left field line and deep. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-1. Fouled away. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And Konerko lays off a pitch that misses, so it's back to even at 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
The 2-2.
I got 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And up next, the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Konerko, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Sliced hard on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Plate now, Louis Aparicio, as he sends it on the ground to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting it, the center fielder, Louis Robert.
2 on, 2 out, and that brings up Luis Robert. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
1-0.
And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Ball and a strike.
Hey, that was a big pitch right there. You fall behind 2-0, you give this hitter count leverage. He probably tries to ambush a fastball. 1-1 count. He's got to really think through this and have a great game plan.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. White Sox strand a couple. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Oh, and ouch. That one drilled him. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
Batting 8, the right fielder, number 12, Jorge Soler.
In is Jorge Soler, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Soler, a Cuban-born ball player. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
Batting 9.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Michael Taylor. His guys still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Now the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a sinker there. Swung on and missed for out number 3. Royals go down 1-2-3. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. And now in the box, Leury Garcia. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Baseman, Leury Garcia.
From the stretch.
Ball 1.
The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
The pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
After the walk, a quick check on first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Into the box, Minnie Minoso. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Runners on the move for second. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Garcia on at first. Nobody out. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
the batter, the third baseman, Moncada.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next will be the switch hitting third baseman, Yoan Moncada. He's set and the pitch. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And it's fouled away.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here now the 2-2. A ball hit hard to the left side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
That'll bring up Harold Baines. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Duffy sets. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The beauty of that sequence right there, the fastball in, now the changeup away, is where do you go as a hitter? Do you cover away? Do you cover the heater in? You can't do both. You have to pick a side of the plate and hope that's where he goes.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. A man left for the White Sox. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Johnny Damon back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The windup and the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left, but this is going to wind up a foul ball.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Here comes the 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Minoso comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
So stepping in is Whit Merrifield. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he looks at his sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
At the plate now, George Brett. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And it's quickly 0-2. In the air down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. KC down in order. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here comes the first baseman, Frank Thomas.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time.
A solo home run for Big Frank Thomas. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As the White Sox are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
So now to the plate, Paul Konerko. And he'll take a look at ball one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now the 1-0. Well hit to right, but a foul ball, 1-1. Konerko is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. And it's 2-1 now to Konerko. Bouncer to the left side. On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The batter, the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He singled in his first AB. Now here's the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-0. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll pull into second with one away.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Luis Aparicio.
In now, Luis Aparicio, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Aparicio, a former Red Sox, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. Fouled off. Ready with the 1-2. And that misses 2-2. Grandal leads off second with one gone in the inning. Slow little grounder left side. Brett's got to get rid of it. On to first, and there are two down.
Up next for the White Sox, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
So there are two gone now in the White Sox fourth, and in to bat next is Luis Robert. First pitch on its way as he grounds one briskly to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the White Sox hit the board first on the solo home run. We played 4. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Mike Matheny talked with me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First pitch of the AB now. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Fouled away. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Gets the outside corner, strike 3.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now. Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
So now Carlos Santana. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone. Oye como va. It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana. Second home run early in the year. And with it, the Royals are back to even at 1 apiece.
Wow, that's a rough go. Not only do you lose the no-hitter, you lose the shutout, but after that swing, we're all tied up. Let's see if this guy can get back in a good mental frame of mind and start throwing some zeros back up on the board.
At the plate, Alberto Monteci. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on show track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Now the catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike two.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away.
Meanwhile here, the throw to third is not in time, and he's in there safely.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
A man at third with one away. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
To the plate now, Jorge Soler. As with two away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. One and one.
That ball went out.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Chopped weakly to the left.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
A 1-2 pitch. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. But the Royals are able to knot things up on the solo home run. Halfway home tonight from the cell, all tied at 1-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off.
Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and set to go is the second baseman, Leury Garcia. First pitch on its way as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And that misses ball four now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the fifth underway.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Minnie Minoso, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Minoso has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance, and hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Ready now for the White Sox, Yoan Moncada. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First offering on its way. Now a fastball, and he knocks this one into right center field. That's going to be a base hit.
Up next to the White Sox, the right fielder, Harold Baines.
Into the box, Harold Baines, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
2 balls and a strike to count. Here's the 2-1. Up the middle. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. White Sox leave 1. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Michael Taylor.
Michael A. Taylor.
Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Late square, and this is popped up. Throw will not be in time. It's a perfect bunt there. Nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Johnny Damon.
Stepping in now, Johnny Damon, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in standing. The 1-0 delivery.
Inside one.
Taylor's making a break from first. Strike taken. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Moncada fields it cleanly, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
So now to the plate, Whit Merrifield. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. From the stretch. Taylor, the runner at second with one away. Now a spin and a throwback to second, and he just manages to get his hand in. That just misses off the inside for ball one. Count is 1-2 now. From the stretch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Into the box now, George Brett, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 offering.
Outside, that's the ball.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Slow little roller to third. Moncada gloves it. Throw onto the big target if Frank Thomas will take care of him, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Kansas City. Score remains tied 1-1. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Frank Thomas. Blew up with 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. He'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count in your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
2-0 now.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Center fielder looking up. Adios, pelota. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, as the White Sox move ahead 2-1.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Now the Kansas City manager will make the slow walk to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Jacob Junis will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. So now to the plate, Paul Konerko. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Taylor is there, 1 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now. And that's in there, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
Here now the 2-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Sinker misses, ball 4.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Louis.
Up next for Chicago, Louis Aparicio. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the first pitch.
Hey!
Runners on first with 1 down. And this one's in the dirt. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
One and one, here it comes. Now that's popped up. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow.
Now batting, center fielder, Louis Robert.
The batter will be Luis Robert. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Taylor retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 2-1 Chicago. And up steps Salvador Perez. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First pitch on its way. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Barehanded at his knees. Oh. It's in time.
Up next for the Royals, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Up next, Carlos Santana. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. The 1-0 home.
That's outside.
Those are just 2 great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches. Sliders down the way, both of them. Just off the plate. Couldn't get the batter to fish.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Sliced hard on the ground. A dive and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Well, if you're going to bobble the ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Next, it'll be Alberto Monteci, a hit in 2 tries so far. And now the first pitch.
Nope,
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Ball.
2-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
2-1.
2 balls, 1
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed. Because to be late on a fastball in a count like that is just unforgivable.
2 out, nobody on. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Baines finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. Our score remains 2-1. So now into the box is Leury Garcia. A couple of walks for him thus far.
The second baseman, Leury.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, number 9.
Standing in now, Minnie Minoso. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Two balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder. Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat and mouse game continues on.
Here he comes on 2-0. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? One there to Santana to get the double play.
Now batting,
Really good
third
pitch from the
baseman.
pitcher right there.
Yo.
Down in the zone, hits on top of it,
Santana.
induces the ground ball double play.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Throws it on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Good guys held in check here. They still lead it 2-1. Evan Marshall will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 43, Evan Marshall.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Hanser Alberto. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Now here's the first offering. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And that'll be a base hit. So very quickly here, the potential tying run is aboard to start the 8th.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
To the plate now, Jorge Soler. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. One pitch is a curveball that misses ball 2. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he fouls this one off. 3-2 pitch. He's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Andrew Benintendi will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
For Kansas City, number 16, Andrew Benintendi.
First offering on its way, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 1-0. Runner goes for second. Bounce it to the left side. And right to the spot the shortstop just vacated. A base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Hit and run used to perfection right there. Now the tying run is at third base. We're late in the game. Let's see the pass the baton mentality if this guy can slow the game down and get that run in from third base.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Johnny Damon. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Well, the Royals have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Right side, but it's well foul. And it's fouled away. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Now a swinging bunt.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Right side. Scooped up. There's one. On the first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. It's the White Sox 2 and the Royals 1. Andrew Benintendi will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 16, Andrew.
Now at the plate, Harold Baines, and he's 0 in this one, batting out of the 3 spot.
Leading off for the White Sox, the right fielder, Harold Baines.
Pitch on the way.
Ball 1. Ball. Down.
The 2-0 on the way.
Ball, that's out.
Well, ball 3 here. Hey, and the White Sox would love to start it in and get that leadoff guy on. They'd love to get a leadoff walk right here.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Aye. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
At the plate now, Frank Thomas. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. The 1-0.
Hey. No. Inside.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
One out, nobody on.
Ball 3.
Just low with the slider there. That's ball 3. Waiting next is Paul Konerko. The 3-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
into the corner and slicing foul. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up.
Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time.
Solo shot here to left, his 3rd home run of the ball game, and it gives the White Sox a 3-1 lead.
Wow, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Stepping in now, Paul Konerko.
The designated hitter.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of 3rd. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And Konerko lays off a pitch that misses, so it's back to even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
The count is full, 3-2 to the White Sox DH. Crowd gets up for the 3-2.
Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time.
So a solo shot here for Paul Konerko. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the White Sox will move out in front 4-1.
And the home crowd has really come to life here in the bottom of the 8th. They know as well as anybody that a 3-run lead this late in the game is awfully tough to overcome, especially on the road. 3 outs, and this one is theirs.
Greg Holland answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Greg Holland. Now batting.
Into the box now, Yasmani Grandal. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
The batter, number 11.
So the next to bat will be Louis Aparicio. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here.
Yeah, you got to control the controllables, Matty. All you can do is put barrel to baseball and see what happens. You cannot control the defensive wizardry on the other side.
1 ball, no strikes to count. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We've played 8 full. The White Sox lead this one 4-1.
Ladies
Liam
and gentlemen,
Hendricks comes
your
out of the
attention,
bullpen to
please.
shut things
Now
down here in the
pitching
ninth.
for the White Sox, number 31, Liam Hendricks.
All set for the start of the inning, and Whit Merrifield will dig in at the plate.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
And now the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Now the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
The 0-2 home. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. There's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
In now, George Brett, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Hendricks is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty B, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
So now to the plate, Salvador Perez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
Strike taken up in the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. KC down to their final strike in this one. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
And now this crowd, a bit over 30,000 strong, comes to their feet. Swung on and belted to left by Perez. This one's deep. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Royals draw closer here. It's now a 4-2 ball game. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Roll. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set and the 0-1. And right into the shift. And a step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Palehose rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Dallas Kykel takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Liam Hendricks hammers down the save, his 4th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For Kansas City, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Dallas Kykel. His record is now 2-0. The loss goes to Danny Duffy. He falls to 1-1. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.